The elephant does not simply exist within nature, it actively shapes it. Wherever elephants walk, landscapes change, forests open, rivers shift, and life reorganizes itself around their presence. They are not merely the largest land animals alive today, but among the most influential. To understand the elephant is to understand memory, intelligence, grief, cooperation, and the deep connections that bind living systems together across time. Elephants belong to an ancient lineage that stretches back more than 60 million years. Their ancestors once ranged across Africa, Eurasia, and even North America, diversifying into many forms before climate change and human expansion narrowed the distribution. Today, 3 species remain: the African savanna elephant, the African forest elephant, and the Asian elephant. Each carries the legacy of deep evolutionary history, expressed through size, social complexity, and remarkable adaptability. Physically, elephants are monumental. An adult African savanna elephant can weigh over 6 tons and stand more than 3 meters tall at the shoulder. Yet their size is not clumsy. Every part of the elephant's body reflects evolutionary refinement. Massive pillar-like legs support incredible weight while allowing long-distance travel. Their feet contain fatty pads that cushion each step, enabling silent movement despite their size. The trunk, an elongated fusion of the nose and upper lip, contains over 40,000 muscles, making it one of the most versatile tools in the animal kingdom. The trunk is an extension of the elephant's intelligence. It can uproot trees, gently lift a newborn calf, draw water from deep sources, or pick up a single grain of rice. It functions as a breathing tube, a sensory organ, a weapon, and a communicator. Through touch and scent, elephants gather information about their world with astonishing precision. Tusks, elongated incisors made of ivory, serve multiple purposes. Elephants use them to dig for water, strip bark, defend themselves, and manipulate their environment. Unfortunately, these same tusks have made elephants targets of relentless poaching, pushing populations toward crisis. In some regions, evolutionary pressure has even led to an increase in tuskless elephants, a tragic adaptation driven by human violence rather than natural selection. Elephants possess one of the largest brains of any land animal, weighing up to 5 kilograms. But intelligence is not measured by size alone. Elephants demonstrate self-awareness, problem-solving ability, emotional depth, and long-term memory. They recognize themselves in mirrors, remember locations of water sources across decades, and recall individuals, both elephants and humans, years after last contact. Social structure lies at the heart of elephant life. Elephants live in matriarchal societies led by the oldest and most experienced female. The matriarch's memory is the herd's survival database. She remembers migration routes, drought refuges, and danger zones. Her leadership is not enforced through aggression, but through trust and experience. Younger elephants learn by observing and following her decisions. Elephant herds are composed of related females and their offspring. Males lead the herd upon reaching adolescence, forming loose bachelor groups or living solitary lives. Despite this separation, elephant society remains deeply interconnected. Communication occurs through vocalizations, body language, touch, and even seismic signals transmitted through the ground. Low-frequency rumbles can travel kilometers, allowing elephants to communicate beyond visual range. Reproduction in elephants reflects their slow, deliberate life strategy. Gestation lasts approximately 22 months, the longest of any mammal. This extended development produces calves born with advanced cognitive and physical capabilities, ready to learn immediately from the herd. Calves are raised communally, with females assisting in care, protection, and teaching. This cooperative parenting strengthens social bonds and increases survival. Elephants experience emotions in ways strikingly similar to humans. They show joy during play, distress during separation, and profound reactions to death. Elephants have been observed revisiting the bones of deceased herd members, touching them gently with trunks and feet. These behaviors suggest mourning, remembrance, and emotional awareness rarely documented outside humans and a few other species. Feeding occupies much of an elephant's day. An adult elephant can consume up to 150 kilograms of vegetation daily, including grasses, leaves, bark, and fruit. This constant feeding shapes ecosystems dramatically. By knocking down trees, elephants prevent forests from overtaking grasslands. By dispersing seeds through the dung, they promote plant diversity across vast areas. Many plant species rely directly on elephants for reproduction and distribution. Because of this, elephants are considered keystone species. Remove elephants, and ecosystems unravel. Waterholes dry faster, forests become denser, grasslands shrink, and countless other species lose habitat. Elephants create pathways used by smaller animals, dig water sources during droughts, and maintain ecological balance through sheer presence. Habitat flexibility has allowed elephants to survive in diverse environments, from African savannas and forests to Asian jungles and grasslands. However, this adaptability has limits. Human expansion, agriculture, fencing, and urbanization increasingly fragment elephant habitats, leading to conflict. Crop raiding, road accidents, and retaliatory killings are now major threats to elephant survival. Poaching remains the most severe danger. Despite international bans on ivory trade, illegal markets persist. Thousands of elephants are killed each year for tusks, destabilizing social structures and wiping out entire family lines. The loss of matriarchs is particularly devastating, as it removes accumulated knowledge critical for herd survival. Climate change adds another layer of pressure. Altered rainfall patterns, prolonged droughts, and shrinking water sources force elephants to travel farther, increasing conflict with humans. Yet elephants continue to adapt, drawing on intelligence, memory, and social cooperation honed over millions of years. From an evolutionary perspective, elephants represent success through longevity rather than speed. They grow slowly, reproduce infrequently, and invest heavily in each offspring. This strategy works only in stable environments, conditions increasingly threatened by human activity. Culturally, elephants have held symbolic importance across civilizations. They appear in mythology, religion, warfare, and art, often representing wisdom, strength, and memory. Yet this reverence has not always translated into protection. The modern challenge lies in aligning cultural admiration with meaningful conservation action. Today, elephants stand at a crossroads. They are survivors of deep time, witnesses to Earth's changing face, and architects of living landscapes. Their future depends not on their ability to adapt, because they already can, but on humanity's willingness to coexist. The elephant's story is not just about an animal. It is about memory, responsibility, and the consequences of power. As long as elephants walk the earth, ecosystems breathe more freely. If they vanish, the silence will echo far beyond their own kind.